Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's been DT here. It's going to be another vlog video. That's going to be vlog number 3. Hadn't done one in almost, 3 months, about 2.5 months. By the way, happy birthday to AltimaMantoid. Yeah, he's doing a birthday bash for that, for Twitch.tv. For like 11 days, he'll be, doing stuff for Twitch, basically playing some games that people have been voting for and such. So, yeah. Uh, I may or may not, put a link in the description below to where, you can go to show. Basically, you can download the Twitch app, or if you're on your laptop or desktop, go to the URL, the search bar, twitch.tv/AltimaMantoid. I'll just, I'll just, manually type it in the description of this video below. So, yeah. Basically, it's just going to, talk about, what I've been going through, recently. But basically, it's just going to talk about, what happened a few days ago. I went on Facebook and talked about it. So yeah, I didn't really go into any detail. But yeah, I'm not going to be going into much detail. I'm going to keep names out and such. I'm not going to explain, fully what happened. Give thorough detail, complete detail. But I think you guys will get the point. Basically, I think it was this past Wednesday, you know, basically what happened was I almost got shot, okay? I'm just going to say that, I talked to one person, let's just say it's family, It's one person, was talking behind my back, saying something, and I was like, what was that you said? I'm like, you need to say it to my face. It's disrespectful of you talking behind my back like that, And then basically this other person in the family, had, got upset with me, will basically decide that they're going to call the law. So I get the phone. So I get right up to them, try to get the phone away. And the person goes like this. You do that and I'll blow you away. And a few seconds later, goes for his damn gun. And it's our family member, the same one that, I told, you need to say it to my face or such, gets right between both of us, good thing that happened. Otherwise, this one person that pulled the gun, will almost got the gun. I even asked him the next day when I went to pay off my vehicle to, get the vehicle, my Dodge Durango. I asked them if they were armed today, so I was that close, split second away from being murdered. From someone who was in the Marine Corps, it was a cop, and still keeps up on all that, and it's political and such. And this person is in their 50s. Let me tell you something. You get no excuse. You get no leeway, in my opinion. Because let me tell you something. You should know a lot better than that. You're going to go from, your voice, from what, step 2 to all the way to step 6, lethal force. You got your presence, you got your voice, and you speak louder, I think. I forget one step, but there's you get physical, try to get a person to stop. Then you got your non-lethal force, your OC spray, your aspartame, your what's it called? You got the taser, whole list of other things, and then you got your lethal force, which is it could be guns, it could be bombs, it could be hit the person with your vehicle, like let's say someone's firing at you, or like you're driving and fire at you. Let's say a police officer and you run him over such. I'm not sure if that's allowed or such, but yeah, like you get out of your vehicle and you start firing such. But yeah, which yeah, like I said before, common sense, just, and Dr. Phil said it best, common sense just ain't common enough anymore. It's not common anymore, in my opinion, It's not common, it's just sense, I got sense that that's going to happen, so yeah. Which, yeah, I damn near got shot, about 5 days ago. Or was it 4 days ago? No, it was this past Wednesday, I think. Because I think on Thursday is when I paid the vehicle off. Then I went to work and came back. And then I went to work and came back the next day. Which, by the way, I didn't get off till almost 6. It was busy. One thing after another was happening. It was a nightmare at work. But that overtime is going to add up to a really good paycheck. And it's It's gonna help me save up and get my stuff from U-Haul from Oklahoma, Middle City, Oklahoma, over here to, probably somewhere in Dobson, North Carolina, where I work at, close to where I work at. I can get my stuff into the apartment and, get the money I need to get into the apartment, turn the water on, this month's and last month's rent, you got, all that, it's not cheap, it's expensive. I'm still working on getting my medical bill paid, I'm mainly trying to get my bills paid off before I move out, But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go into complete detail what happened, of the incident I explained, but I think you guys get the point, it's family problems, and we've, me and them, it's natural, we've had arguments and we've gotten physical for this one guy, for the most part. Well, not this other person, but yeah, it's pretty bad. And this also ties into my depression, Um, yeah, that one video I talked about depression, it's a, it's not private. I may just go ahead and delete it, I probably should because yeah, I don't know. I may, post back up for winners, but yeah, but yeah, I got depression, I got a lot of stuff, and some of you are probably thinking, man, how are you still alive? How do you keep pushing forward and such, Well, to be honest, I just got the heart of of a SEAL, the mind of a Marine, I just keep going forward, I even look back to when I did security, when I did the PT, and I got sprayed and did the course and such, and did the handcuffing, did all this running and such. I also thought, I got PT'd once a month by the Army and once by the Marines. I was thinking if I was out of shape, was able to do this and complete it and make it to rank a sergeant and do all this exercise and do the 2 mile run, that one time for a t-shirt and a 5K, in the cold and such, and I could do all this in the hot, whether it's hot, cold, snowy, rainy, all of that, in bipolar weather and such, it that's willpower right there. I keep pushing, regardless, So I tell myself to keep going. Things will happen. I mean, things will get better eventually, no matter what the odds are. Even if they're stacked against you, even if it looks like you're gonna die without, anything good going on, such. You never know. So I just keep pushing forward like that. I don't know. I'm snapping my fingers, but yeah. But I'm sure you guys get the point. I just keep going, and plus, this me wanting to make it on YouTube, is also another thing, that I want to do. I keep working towards the goals and such. I set up goals in life, take steps to, make them happen and such. Oh, you want to get out to your apartment, you got to save up, you got to pay off as much of your bills as possible. And you got to get your stuff and such. That way you're not sleeping on the floor in the apartment. You got to get money for food and such. You got to keep your vehicle well maintained and the insurance paid, etc., etc. Oh, you want to get back into security, you need to get your you need to get a job in that field and get your license transferred over. Take these classes and such. Oh, you want to move back out to California. You need to save. You need to go online and do your research and such. Figure out how the parking is. Where you're gonna live, the job such, get interviews and such. Oh, you want to make it on YouTube. You're just gonna have to keep making videos, and you're gonna have to see if you can come across the one person that'll help you, make your channel go viral one day. I mean, I'm more than willing to keep going by myself. I'm gonna do my best there. I've been doing that since day one when I started my channel. Back when I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do. Even though I had a passion to make videos and such. As far as video games and such go. But now I can do rants and such and communicate with people on YouTube. And that's what I like. So yeah. But yeah, I almost died a few days ago. I'm still alive. And that's another thing. I've been hit so many times now. I've been in accidents and damn, you've been stabbed once or twice in my life. Almost shot on my job. Almost shot my family, etc., etc. Almost died before because of a tight chest muscle because I couldn't breathe. That was like 4 years ago. But I'm still here. There must be something that's like, no, little Billy, you're not ready to die just yet. your life is just beginning. We're gonna help you. You know, so yeah. Now I got a vehicle where if I get hit and if I die, there's something wrong. So yeah, because that's a lot of a Dodge Durango. That's a lot of that's a big vehicle, and yeah, it's you'd have to like basically drive off a cliff and get ejected out of the vehicle and land head first or such into the ground to die. But yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still going. Yeah, just wanted to let you all know what happened. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and end the video, and I'm still here. I'm still gonna keep going. I know I'm being repetitive, but yeah. Um, so yeah, I hope y'all take this. I'm not looking for someone to feel sorry for me or such. I just want people to see us as a if he can do this, I'm sure I can push forward in life and keep going. I want to inspire people. That's another reason why I want to make it on YouTube. To help inspire people to keep going. And if they want to talk to someone, talk to me, because I'm actually there for the people. That's why I make these unedited videos, especially the rants. Because I talk about stuff like if you're afraid of, if you don't know how to say something, if you're political correctness, I'm not politically correct, I'm not a grammar Nazi or, grammar police, I fuck up a lot, so yeah. So I'm there for the people, I'm independent when it comes to politics. I just, try to think off the top of my head. I don't try to, go into sources or such. I just say whatever and just do whatever. Sometimes I have sources, sometimes not. Just keep on my feet, just do whatever. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoy this vlog. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell someone about DT. Peace out, everyone. Oh, and I'm always happy to see you. Always.